Alright, we just jumped in the truck. You guys can see today what we're doing, heading out to the old survival shelter, but we're bringing something with us, and that is going to be a catfish. Talk more why I wanted to do this video today, but with that being said, first things first, we have to run to the store, grab some ingredients. I don't know what we're going to grab. We're going to strap on the GoPro and see what happens, and go hit the pond. Alright y'all, we have made it out here to the old pond. There's a lot of history about this place, and some of y'all might even know where I'm at. This is a local pond around my house. Literally grew up fishing here. Probably go on for hours telling y'all stories. Good times, good times. So the goal is to catch a channel catfish. We're kind of hoping for like something in this range. You know, the bigger the fish, I'm only eating for one person, so I don't want to take something too big. So let's try to stay in like that 2 to 3 pound range. Catfish eat everything, but for some reason this pond, we've always done hot dogs, and it has worked amazing. These fish are like literally bred in their genes just to eat hot dogs. Break some up, go ahead and chum out a couple little spots. This rig is very simple, literally a sliding bullet weight, a barrel swivel. I got 14-pound leader, and then just go ahead and just get you like a size 2 circle hook. Get your hot dogs, thread it through, pull it all the way, come back through, kind of just jam it in. There you go. These hot dogs will fly off now, so just a little simple little cast out there. Something like that. Let's hope something bites. This pond used to have a lot of big ones in here. Like I said, y'all, the stories, I can go on and on. But as fish mate, you know, new offspring comes in. So last time I was here, there was actually a lot of little tiny ones, and that's really what we're shooting for. You never know, the old giant could be down there waiting for my hot dog. And we gotta be kind of stealthy because there's a lot of assholes in this neighborhood, and they probably don't want me taking the fish, so as soon as we get them, we gotta load them up and get the hell out of here. At around 10 minutes, no bites, but it is cold, and fish kind of get lethargic as we hit those fall and winter conditions. So I'm gonna reel up, make sure I still got some bait, put it in a new hole I know that's down there, and hopefully we pick one up. Still got the bait. Right in there. Guys, it has been a struggle. We never had this happen before at this pond, but come on, you little bastard. Gotten like 3 of those bites, but just nothing's like really taking it. Oh, I got him though. I hung on one of these nails, but we got him. He feels, I'm gonna say pretty big. I don't know if this is a taker, but it's been so rough. This feels like a solid fish. It's on a little bass rod though, so you never know. That time, y'all, freaking, we got him. He feels solid. Oh, perfect. This is perfect. He's just all wrapped up, that's why. And we have dinner. There is our lunch. He still has the spots on him. He was all wrapped up. Let's go ahead and hit the woods and let's get to cooking. All right, guys, the best part of it all. Hitting the woods, getting everything set up, and hopefully to pull off a pretty good meal. Talk about our ingredients once we get down here. I was a bit lost in the old grocery store. I didn't know what the hell I was going for. Still don't, to be honest. So I'll show you guys what I got, and hopefully we'll pull something off. The shelter's holding up nicely, and actually when I was walking up, I can only see through the shelter to find it, but because I added those little branches last time, yeah, you can still see through it, but it was a little harder to find. I've been thinking we actually might even relocate this spot. Sadly as it is, my buddy Shane, he's actually pretty interested to do this with me. And I want to be able to build this shelter a little bit better. I want to be off the damn floor. I want to be up kind of on like a little base on a platform, and so we might change things up, but for today we're still using it, and we're going to cook this catfish. That being said, let's go ahead and get a fire going, get everything set up, and I'm going to try to go for a kind of like a hickory. So I'm going to use a lot of like redwood, and if y'all could even smell what that's like. I mean, the damn wood's purple once it's fresh. Once it dries, it's red. And cedar just gives off like a nice smoked flavor. So for what I'm going to do with this catfish today, I want to try to pull that off. So let's go ahead and go through the woods, try to see if we can gather up as much as we can, and get this fire going. Y'all got an idea, that is what cedar looks like. It's a very, very just dense hardwood, and y'all, if you can smell this, it's like a wow moment. So let's go. I got some ready here at base, but let's go ahead and try to see if we can collect some more. We have to get our wise for catfish. The plan is to cook this catfish whole. I did this last time in a previous video, probably like 2 years ago, and y'all, when I say all I do, You got to cut the tail, let the fish drain. If not, you'll have a lot of red meat in there. We want white. Go ahead and gut them out and just literally leave the skin on and everything and just cook the fish like that. It actually kept all the juices inside the fish, and then as it cooks, you kind of peel the skin back, go ahead and season it. And yeah, it actually turned out really, really good. And we're gonna make a sandwich today. So like I said, I have some ingredients. We're gonna try to pull this off, but let's go ahead and get this fire rolling. I got a small stack of our cedar that burns for a while, is why I didn't grab so much, but I got it fresh. This stuff is freaking purple. I got our main other hardwood. I have our little kindling sticks to get her going. What I'm gonna do now, I'm actually gonna take you guys in the woods with me, and we're gonna try to find 2 Ys. So we're gonna stick them in the ground. There's gonna be 2 Ys like that. We're gonna need a cooking stick to go across. That's what we're gonna rotate our catfish on. So you want them alive. The 2 on the sides really don't matter, but for sure the one that's cooking the fish, that's going to be over the heat, you want that to be alive. So let's grab the machete and see what we can find. These grounds are about to be hard as hell, so let's go ahead and just sharpen up the ends of them so they can hit the ground a little better. It's actually pretty soft. That's what we're working with now. Let's go ahead and get her cooking stick. Literally the day I'm not squirrel hunting, there's like freaking 6 of them hauling ass like 30 yards behind base camp. It's frustrating, but I'm glad they're here. But it's like every time I bring the 22, they're nowhere to be found. But that's the way it goes. Working with our stick here, I'm gonna go ahead and shave this down, get all the notches off, go ahead and sharpen the tip up, set it on here, and then we're gonna get this fire going. We are all set. I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the catfish, get him ready. Once we get him on a plate, we'll go over our ingredients and let's hope we can make something happen here. Catfish is doing his thing. Let's go ahead and get some coals rolling. We're getting our fire back going. We got the fish all cleaned up. You're sitting on a paper plate. I'm gonna go ahead and go over some ingredients. We have to pull this off today. You guys saw it, but I'm probably gonna speed it up. But we have 2-foot-long French bread. Okay, we're gonna make something roll with that. We have some Romanian lettuce, or it's lettuce. I cannot pass this up. One, you gotta go with Duke's. I wasn't gonna get this big of a size for the mayonnaise, but this one's infused with bacon and tomato. That's gonna be the secret ingredient today. What else we got in this joker? I have 1 little mater, some garlic powder. Dang it, I had some Old Bay. I left it in my damn truck. We'll make this work. Here's our catfish. I'm gonna invest in this for next time, but this is the only way I know how to cook it. We got them good through here, but it's kind of when we start coming out the back, it over time while it's cooking, it tends to try to fall off. Kind of working it down to the tail. I actually nailed it. It came right out. Voila! When I said purple, I meant it. This stuff is fresh. We're gonna go ahead and start infusing our redwood to our oak and hopefully get that scent rolling, and then we're gonna throw our catfish on. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, we are looking good. Let's go ahead and give her a little flip on the side. I was a little hot trying to take a picture. Kind of burnt the stomach a little bit, but that is what we want right there. Oh yeah, heat's good. Heat is good. Go ahead and start hitting her with a little bit of garlic powder. Let it cook into the meat. So like I said, y'all, I've actually done this before in a video like 2 years ago. Literally the same exact setups. Honestly, same patch of woods, just probably like 200 yards that way. It was one of the best catfishes I've ever cooked, like on a fire doing it this way. You don't waste any of the meat. Fillets are great. We can even do some fillets and fry them up. It would have been amazing with this sandwich, but I didn't want to waste the fish, and I wanted to show you guys that this is a way that I cooked them before, and it came out pretty darn good. I mean, just look at it. While that is finishing up, let's go ahead and start diving into our ingredients. Go ahead and get our mater out. Probably supposed to wash this, but it is what it is. So this is the most I've ever chefed it up. I mean, I'm going all out here. Well, all I got, tomato and lettuce. Oh shit, fish is burning. Come here. I come in here and start pulling off the meat that I want. All you do is just peel back the skin. Oh yeah, dude, look at that. Thank you. It is so juicy. Flip to the other side here. I wish y'all could smell this. Oh, son of a gun. Don't you do it. I could keep pulling, but we got a lot. It is so white and so flaky. I mean, that is literally what I just pulled off. This looks amazing. Let's go ahead and start getting our sandwich prepared. I'm still lacking a bench out here, but we will make it work. We can get our bread opened up. I'm about to drop all of this, man. Hit it with the mater. Something like that. A little lettuce. A lot of lettuce. Let's go ahead and pull all of our meat and lay it in. Dude, that is what I'm talking about. Let's get our bacon, tomato, mayonnaise. Let's grab a little bit more seasoning. Ew, it's like freaking red. Smells good. And get this going. Oh yeah. We'll use a stick to get it down a little bit. Ooh, a little bark's coming off, that's alright. Y'all, that is what I call a sandwich. Came out here to try to make something very unique. Nothing special, but it's unique to me because I literally cannot cook anything. Well, I keep saying that. I do a pretty damn good job, I think. Alright, let's dive into it. That is proper. I almost couldn't get a catfish in the beginning. We've been screwed for this video. But I stuck it out, kept changing positions, got it lined up, and finally were able to pull it off. Literally the perfect size too. Fish was falling off my stick, so this time around I really couldn't like peel the skin back and season it. That's just one thing that's gonna happen if you do this. The fish stays so moist because the skin is keeping all of it in there. So that's why all the juice starts to drip out once it starts to get done, or a piece of the skin kind of starts to crack. I just threw some seasoning on top because as it cooks it can kind of fall into the meat, but that skin's pretty darn tough. So if you're gonna do this, just kind of peel back the skin while it's still hot and season that joker up and you'll be ready to rock and roll. But if you drain the catfish, the meat comes out so white, it tastes good all around. What a snack. Here's my first meal all day. What time is it? 3:38. Wow. I'll finish this up and I'm gonna get back to y'all. Alright, y'all. What a day, what a day. I just freaking love coming out here. I made another freaking sandwich, just watched the fire kind of go out, just out here enjoying myself. Done squirrel, hot dog, spam, but this was our first fish. Plan on doing a lot more in the creeks and crawfish. It's just kind of like an off season right now, but the fish we can keep doing. We can keep trying that. They're in there right now. If y'all enjoyed this catch and cook catfish and want to see something else, you know what to do. Like always, leave in the comments down below. If you would have done anything different, let me know too. Any ideas? Really try to think, be creative. If there's anything you have in mind, y'all just let me know. If I'm able to attempt it, I'll do it. We've got some really good content coming up with the trucks, with the camping, with the survival. There's a lot of stuff going on, y'all. So with that being said, I'm hitting my head on every single branch I can. I appreciate you guys watching. Until next time, Lit Bass TV.